Now we're going to prepare the fillet of veal. Okay? We're going to make a tourne-dos. So usually that recipe, Rossini, is usually, of course, the very classic one is with the fillet of beef. But today we're going to make it with veal tender, veal fillet. So I'm going to clean the meat. Okay, remove the fat. And of course the little nerve that there is. And that will be used to make the sauce, of course. That's the fillet of veal, of course. Same thing as the beef, just smaller and a lighter color. So I'm going to cut a piece about 4 ounces, like that. Okay, so that's what we're going to serve. Okay, it's a nice piece of veal. Of course, it's super lean. There's no fat. Okay, all of the leftover pieces that you save after cleaning the veal, you're going to use it to make the sauce. So I'm going to use some clarified butter. It's just the clarified butter. It's better to brown the meat, or brown, gives a better color. So in that case, that's what we are looking for. We want all the flavor of the veal. So I'm going to use all of that, all those pieces. The veal tourne-dos, we're going to season it, of course, just a little bit of salt, some white pepper, I'm going to put also some seasoning here. So what we want the pieces of veal to get a nice coloration, because that's where we're going to get all the flavor. So it's going to take a little while, so in the meantime, I'm going to do the potato. We're going to serve a slice of pomme, and we're going to serve also a Belgium endive. Okay? So we want to cook the veal on a high temperature so it gets caramelized. I have some shallots here that I will add. Maybe a little more butter. Okay. That's butter. Okay, so for the pomme, what we need is a non-stick frying pan. So what it takes is a little butter. Okay, so little thyme. Of course, seasoning, yes. White pepper? Well, usually on the white meat, you use white pepper. Now I'm going to add a little bit of shallots. Okay, we're going to let it cook. So for that pomme, slice thin potato. The butter we flavor just with some fresh thyme. You could make it differently if you want to add some different herbs. So it's going to take probably 2 potatoes to fill up that frying pan. There you go. So that's probably enough. So I continue to move around, mix the shallots and the pieces of meat. Okay. So now we're gonna mix the potato. Try to get a little butter on each slice of potato. Okay. So it's like a tarte tatin. We're gonna cook it and then we're gonna flip it over and cut it like a cake. So we're gonna go around like that. Yeah, I'm done. Keep on going until you reach, I will say, the 3/4 of the height of that frying pan. I'm going to use, there you go. My hand was shaking, now I feel better. Okay. There you go. There you go. Okay. Today I use a good cognac, but you can use brandy, of course. And I have a little truffle oil. Okay. Okay, so just a tiny bit, like that. So I have a little demi-glace here. If you didn't have that, you could add a chicken stock or just water. Okay, maybe water with a teaspoon of tomato paste or a little carrot. And then I had that veal demi-glace, of course. Okay, so I'm almost there. A little more. Okay. So now, I think we got it. Okay, so I don't know if you see very well, it's flat. So we start, laying around all those slices, and then after that, basically you can do, a little bit faster because you won't see it. Okay, so now my sauce is about ready. You can leave it like that. That's my base of my sauce, I should say. So we're gonna cook the bottom, and then we're gonna bake it. Okay. I forgot what I said on the recipe, but I would say probably 30 minutes or something like that. 25. Oh, that's very precise, huh? So the potato is cooking. So now we're gonna do the Belgium Endive. This one happened to be very big. Okay. So sorry, but it takes butter for that recipe too. So no, it just happened, Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give a nice color to the endive. Okay. And same thing as the potato, we will finish it in the oven. Okay. So that's how is the endive once it's cooked. Okay. With a nice color. So we're gonna sear it on both sides. Put a little sugar. So the potato gonna take a couple minutes to get a nice coloration in there. Same thing with the Belgium endive. So the Rossini, the traditional way of serving it is with a fillet of beef, a slice of foie gras. Okay. In that case, that's a foie gras torchon. We basically marinate the foie gras with a little alcohol and some seasoning, and then we poach it. And in that recipe, of course, it takes some truffle. Okay, so I'll use a truffle oil there, and then a little slice of truffle over. So the potato, you have to make sure it doesn't stick. So you can see that it's not sticking to the edge, of course, with that much butter and a good fried pan, it shouldn't. So it's not a miracle, but it's just the way it should be. Okay? So you see the edge, so we get a nice color. That's what we want. Now it's time to bake it. So here is the veal. We're probably not gonna have to put it in the oven. It all depends how thick you want to keep it. I'm just gonna make it a little flat a little bit so I don't have to cook it in the oven. Of course, you want to stay medium rare, and by the time you serve it, it will be in between medium rare and medium. You want to sear it nice. Okay. The endive, I'll use a little bit of salt. I don't put any pepper, but what I put is a little sugar. It's going to help caramelize, of course, and take away a little bit of the bitterness, but most of the time those endive are very good, they are not bitter. So the endive also will go in the oven. I usually cover it with some parchment paper, and at the very end I put a little splash of white wine. You want a nice color, and you don't want to overcook it. The foie gras, I will just pour it over and pour the sauce on it. So I don't need to warm it up. Okay? So I'm just going to put the endive. This is the potato. As you see, all the butter has been, taken away, removed. So we're going to put the potato. Our sauce, the base of our sauce. When you do something like that, it's nice to just leave it so it, it's like infuse all the flavor. You're going to take the time to really get together. So the piece of veal is done, I will say. I will remove the fat. Okay, just a little bit. Okay. So, the base of your sauce. Now we're going to pick up again more of that flavor. No. Okay, so the veal is like rare right now. Okay. But if I leave it like that, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, that will be better. So it can, rest a little bit, then it will be very nice in the inside. Now we're gonna put the piece of foie gras. I'm gonna put a little decor somewhere. Okay. Then of course, we get those truffles. Okay. 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 So you got the veal, with the endive, the potato that you saw, and that piece of foie gras. Okay, Jonathan. Thank you. Thank you.